Hey guys, Work here, welcome back to the bench, and welcome to another Teardown Tuesday, the weekly short showing you how to tear down your pistol, rifle, or shotgun. This week's Teardown Tuesday revolves around CZ pistols. So we've got two different main kinds of CZ pistols here. We've got the P01 and the SP01. These are both CZ75 based. And then we've got the P07. The P07 is slightly different. It's got the lock block style of barrel lock instead of the lug lock barrel that the CZ75 uses. Disassembly is, however, the same as the 75s. We'll go over it all the same though. Let's go ahead and grab the SP01. Remove the magazine, verify the chamber is empty, decock, and with these, to remove the slide, you have to remove the slide lock lever here. This slide lock actually travels through the frame and under the lock of the barrel. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back on the slide and line up this verification mark here with this verification mark here. It's approximately 1/4 of an inch. So if we go back to this side, pull the slide back 1/4 of an inch, we're going to take just our magazine and give this pin here a little pop. What that does is that's going to pop it out just enough to be able to grab. Now from this side, you can put your thumb into the trigger area here, put your hand around the top of the slide, pull back slightly, and that's going to perfectly line up those marks, allowing you to grab your pin and pull it out. From there, simply pull the slide off the front. Once you've got your frame out, you can see that we've got our spring and our barrel here. Simply compress the spring, remove it out of the gun, and you can remove the barrel. At this point, you can go ahead and lube clean and do whatever you needed to do. Reassembly is the opposite of the steps. Replace the barrel, pulling it back to the lock, slide the spring back in, noticing that this plastic plunger is actually going to be up against the barrel here. Once you get the spring in, simply compress it and place the plunger up on the barrel. Take your frame again, line up your slides, pull it all the way back, and then we can use our grip from before, thumb through the trigger hole, hand across the top of the slide to line up those two hash marks, replace your pin, and we're done. Let's grab the CZ-P07 really quick and run through the process with that. We're going to pull the magazine, verify it's an empty chamber. I'm going to go ahead and decock this one. And again, we're going to do the same thing, where we're going to line up a hash mark in both the slide and the frame. And again, it's about 1/4 of an inch back. So we're going to flip it over to this side, going to pull back slightly, give that pin a pop. Going back to this side, we can use that same grip, thumb through the trigger, hand on top of the slide, pull it back slightly. We can pull our pin out. Removing this slide from the frame. Again, it's the same setup with the spring and the barrel. We can compress our spring, pull the spring assembly off. In this particular case, it is a captured spring. And then we can remove the barrel. At this point, you can clean, lube, and do whatever you need to do. Assembly is the opposite of the steps. Replace the barrel, pull it back to the lock. We're going to replace our spring. The larger of the two plungers is the side that's going to come back here against the barrel. Insert the spring, compress, and place it up against the barrel. Now we're going to take our frame, and we're going to line up the slide and the frame rails. Pull it back, again using the same grip that we used before, thumb through the trigger hole, hand on top of the slide, pull it back slightly to line up your hash marks, pin in, and you're good to go. And that's it for this week's Teardown Tuesday, the CZ75 and the CZ-P07 base systems. If you found this video useful, go ahead and like and subscribe down below. Keep an eye out every Tuesday for more Teardown Tuesdays, and remember, until next time, do your research, get informed, and get to work.